Hi, I'm Euge Valovirta. And this one is about the OG EVH 5153. Let's listen to a song first I wrote inspired by Devin James / Iron Stronghold Productions quite new Tommy Lee inspired drum MIDI pack. Then let's go through the amp in more detail. Alright, rock and roll. Right, a little bit noodling there. So, yes, indeed. First the gear and the signal chain. This is one of my Euge signature ESP Japan custom shop Eclipses with EMG 81, 85. Then into the pedal board, but I didn't use any overdrives or anything. I just used the EVH Phase 90 in the one part, and what I noodled now, that quack-quack-quack-quack-quack. And then on the mix, I added a little bit of, Soundtoys Echo Boy delay to the lead and Eventide H3000 harmonizer with a micro pitch shift preset. Then the signal goes to the amp. From the amp into the Fryette, but I'm attenuating just a little bit. The Fryette is set to flat, so the amp doesn't react with the Fryette. It reacts with the cabinet, which is in another room, and the cabinet is Marshall 1960 vintage with the Marshall brand V30s. And I'm miking, one of the speakers with the SM57 and Sennheiser MD421. And, that's it. Cool. So what I used on the song was the red channel, no boost, nothing. So, yeah, let's go through the channels and I'll tweak the knobs a little bit. Not gonna go into that more detailed specs. There's plenty of, I think, like 8 preamp tubes, probably maybe 2 per channel, and then probably a phase inverter or whatnot. I'll put a link in the description if you're interested to check out the technical specs. And thank you Musics for letting me borrow this. So this is brand new. This is mine. I used this amp in 2018 when we not this amp, but producer Jacob Hansen's amplifier when we recorded CYHRA's No L's in L. So I tracked all the rhythm guitars with this one, and then we also recorded the DI signal, and I think when Hansen mixed the album, he reamped the DI also with the, I think it was Engel Fireball. I can't remember what channel I used, but I remember that I used Maxon overdrive in front, this big green one, like 808 Deluxe. I don't know how it differs. All Hansen's gear. I just brought my guitars to the studio and he's just like, hey, how about this one? Yeah, I sound like myself, no matter the amp. So we use this one. Great amp. Okay, so the red channel, there's basic, controls, gain, lows, mids, highs, volume, and individual presence, knobs for each channel. There's no resonance knobs on this amplifier, like on the previous ones, and I guess like on the amps that came after this, the Stealth and the EO34 Stealth. Alright, so enough yapping. I'm gonna keep the gain where it is. It's hair below 1 o'clock, over 1 o'clock, and then I'm gonna tweak the knob. So first the lows. There where it opens, well, 6 where it was, mids. Kind of 4, I think that's where I had it. Okay, then the highs. or 2 o'clock, I think that's where they were. And the presence. The presence is similar than on the old 5150s. I have a black letter and the 5152 here. It doesn't really do much, you know, below 1 o'clock, you know, kind of the sweet spot to me, no matter the 5150, is usually here around 3 o'clock, where you just get the, you know, enough bite, but it's not piercing. Then the gain. Oh yeah, I have a 40 zoom noise gain in front, so it cuts the hiss. If I take it off, it's this. So I always have a gain in front. Okay. I think around 1 o'clock where I had it, maybe. Maybe a bit more, you know, it's all about the feel to me, how the amp feels. Okay, cool. Then let's check out the blue channel. Differently voiced, more kind of like a rockier tone, maybe a bit more wah. Okay, let's check out the gain. So I think I used the blue channel on the No Hellos in Hell recording. I can't remember, but because you know this has less gain, it's more a little bit kind of open. So let's try this now with a 2 screamer. Let's put this kind of rock sound, and then 2 screamer. The screamer is set like on the picture. Okay, yeah, I think I use this one. Feels quite familiar. Okay, let's continue the lows. Okay, mids. Yeah, this is kind of rockier, almost getting to that kind of plexi territory, like wah wah. Okay, highs. Yeah, this is kind of softer channel, so you get this nice rock and roll kind of tone, and then you can drive it into face melting overdrive with overdrive. Okay, that's like that, and then the red channel. This is a tighter channel in general, at least that's how I feel it, so there's really not need for an overdrive. Almost feels like there's overdrive in front, it's so tight. Cool. Clean channel, let's switch to, let's stay on the bridge pickup. Neck pickup. Okay, let's back the gate, increase the volume. Let's try with the chorus. Yeah, this isn't like a completely clean channel, which is typical for all EVH heads. At least, well, I haven't. It's been quite a while since I tried the other 5150s, these 5153s, but there's always kind of this little bit breakup, even though the gain almost minimal, which I kind of like. Or I like. But you can get it fairly clean. Okay, let's make it kind of like a blueser sound. And with Euge screamer. Euge screamer off. Yeah, so this is kind of your clean to blues, whatever channel. The channel 2, kind of your, not gonna say JCM head on it, but I'm gonna say character is different, but kind of the amount of gain. This kind of, you know, rock and roll tone, and what you can then kick into overdrive with overdrive. Cool, overdrive off. Well, this is the, you know, metal channel. All right, plenty of gain. Conclusion: it's a great amp, and you know, like with any good sounds or bad sounds, it's not really about the gear. Usually the reason is in the bathroom's mirror. So if you sound good, you know, just playing without anything, you know, like this, like no amps. This is how I play and practice and write. When you hook it to an amp, the amplifier amplifies your sound, and different amplifiers, you know, amplify your sound a bit differently, or sometimes a lot differently, but it's still your sound. You know, there's no sound here, it's here. This is amplifier. Like the name suggests, it amplifies, and the speakers makes that audible, and the microphones, you know, pick that up so you can hear it in this case, and pickups pick up your sound. All right, thanks for watching. Hopefully you found this interesting and informative. Until next time, take care. Bye.